Hi, friends. Thank you for joining us for our weekly Pastor's Update. Last week, I spent a couple of days in Trumansville at the Spotted Sandpiper in a cabin, and it really was a beautiful cabin next to the Cayuga Lake, where every morning I got to go down these kind of winding stairs and sit to read a book that I took with me called Just Mercy. It's a book by Bryan Stevenson on the lives of men, women, and children that Equal Justice Initiative defended who were wrongly accused of murder or sentenced excessively to the death penalty or life in prison. The stories and the work of Equal Justice Initiative were compelling, even as I was aware in that same moment of the violence and the murders that were happening on our streets here in Rochester. I was struck at how reading this book forced me to think of the stories and the histories that shape all of those involved in violence. I was especially intrigued by the role that brain development and trauma played for youthful offenders in Stevenson's book, who throughout the right investment of resources and help, they became model citizens. I wondered what investment it would take for our city to not only turn offenders around, as we have done for many in our prison outreach, but how would making more resources available to our city mitigate the experience of choosing violent solutions to conflict? And as the winds and the waves began to sort of blow in my direction, sitting on the pier, I realized that God is still in charge. And perhaps this is a time to just trust, have faith, and keep believing in the redemption of the human heart as we work for real changes in our city. I kept reflecting on how Jesus called those that he encountered to follow him in crafting a new vision for the world. Well, I continue to believe in that vision, that new vision where we learn to love each other better so that all may share in God's dream for peace, for restorative justice, and for mercy. And thank you for all of you who continue to keep that dream alive. It's been a long time, but we are finally opening up our last Mass this Saturday at 5 o'clock, July 3rd. So I want to just give a hearty thank you to all the staff and the musicians and the sacristans, the health volunteers and sound technicians and live stream staff and singers and security people and parishioners who made this transition possible to finally bring us back. There's a lot that goes into reopening a Mass, a lot of resources involved. So I'm looking forward to celebrating in full this weekend with all of you. So I hope you'll come. The Caring Connection is looking for people who will offer to give a ride to church at least once a month, one Sunday a month, for those who are wanting a ride to our 9:30 Mass. We have a handful of folks who need rides to church that have no transportation. So if you're interested and you can help, please email Suzanne Landy at caringconnectionsuzanne@gmail.com. And her email is also listed in the written bulletin that you'll receive this week. Each week we work on bringing you the best sound during our Masses via live stream and live. One challenge has been managing the sound of the drums with the vocals. And so we'd like to purchase an electronic drum set to help us with our sound mix on Sunday mornings and to mitigate the danger of having to carry that huge drum set down from the 3rd floor at Hochstein to set it up each week. So given the challenging budget year that we have had, we're looking for anyone who would like to be our drum angel and donate perhaps $1,000 to help us purchase a new electronic drum set. If that is you and you're interested, please call the office and leave a message for Father Jim. Thank you so much in advance for your generosity. We want to give a big shout out this week to Barb McIntyre. Barb will be turning 90 this weekend, so happy birthday, Barb. This month, we will also be celebrating our Buddy Readers Ministry at the Masses on July 17th and 18th. Marcy de Jesus Roof will be preaching for us. I'll be sharing all the wonderful updates happening in this ministry. So I hope you'll join us for that and tune in via live stream and come in person. A reminder that this coming Monday, July 5th, our office will be closed in a celebration of the 4th of July, so there will be no noon mass. So stay cool, friends, and enjoy these beautiful summer days. Until then, I'll see you next week with our weekly Pastor's Update.